Just enjoying another beautiful morning in the Caribbean. This is Turquoise Morning.
Wake up! It's time for Turquoise Morning. The people, the places, the plans of the Caribbean with DeAndre Hamilton. It's a celebration from Magnetic Media Studios in the Bahamas and the Turks and Caicos Islands. One Caribbean, Turquoise Morning. Beautiful.
I'm your host, DeAndre Hamilton, and we celebrate the people, places, and plans of our One Caribbean right here on Turquoise Morning. We've been doing this now for some 15 years. Can you believe it? We have covered so many CARICOM events. CARICOM in Haiti, CARICOM in the Bahamas, obviously. CARICOM coming to the Turks and Caicos Islands after the devastation of 2017's Hurricanes Irma and Maria. CARICOM is on the move, but I have never seen CARICOM moving as much as it has been since forever. 2023 has been a banner year in terms of movement, motion, action, activity, talking points. The Caribbean is defending itself. It's fighting for its spot. It's getting in the faces of the movers and shakers of the world. That included the leaders in Canada. In an effort to form closer ties with their North American neighbor, Caribbean leaders converged in Ottawa from October 17th through 19th for a Canada-CARICOM Summit. Held for the first time in over 2 decades, the summit was co-chaired by Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and Dominica's Prime Minister and Chair of CARICOM, Roosevelt Skerritt. To mark the auspicious occasion, a new strategic partnership was launched between Canada and CARICOM.
Today, we're bringing our relationship and our friendship to the next level with the launch of the CARICOM Canada Strategic Partnership. Deepening and strengthening our relationship will help us tackle urgent challenges together, creating good jobs, ending poverty, growing the middle class, making life more affordable, fighting climate change and protecting the environment, including protecting our oceans, which I know is vital for the Caribbean, small island, and coastal states, and building, of course, a secure, peaceful hemisphere and a secure, peaceful world.
Today's summit mark the continuation of high-level engagements between our leaders and is an opportunity to take our partnership to a new level as we continue to navigate pressing regional and global issues. In this regard, we welcome the establishment of a permanent joint mechanism for collaboration through the launch of the CARICOM Canada Strategic Partnership. This intra-hemispheric partnership will allow for institutionalized and regular dialogue at various levels, and we do hope, Prime Minister, that we shall maintain the political dialogues, which is very crucial. It will facilitate implementation of joint action, decisions and agreements on specific thematic priorities, including health, environment, defense, trade, development, and finance.
Throughout the summit, the leaders engaged in active discussions on several issues like climate change, access to finance, regional and global security, and trade and investment.
Security and the whole question of safety are two big primary issues in the CARICOM, especially in places like Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, and to a lesser extent the other territories. In recent times, we have seen an explosion in the use of illegal arms and ammunition on a daily basis. In fact, the data now shows that we're losing by violent killings about 15 people a day.
Our countries have become highly indebted, not because of corruption or profligacy, but because of the complexity of governance that we face, ranging from environmental threats to the consequences of a transition to a liberalized trading environment over the last 30 years that saw the diminution of our agricultural and manufacturing sectors when others could equally sustain theirs through mechanisms that were grandfathered.
our economies develop and move more towards services and technological innovation on both sides, but particularly within the CARICOM region. Greater investments are needed in our human resource development, focusing on STEM and innovation.
The summit also saw Canada making new pledges to the Caribbean to assist with some of these issues.
I announced a new commitment of up to $58.5 million in partnership with the Caribbean Development Bank to support renewable energy projects in the region, and $6 million through the Caribbean Climate Smart Fund for resilient and renewable energy systems.
So in Canada, of course, you meet with Justin Trudeau, who is the Prime Minister of that country. He is in a bit of hot water himself, but you know what? Canada has always been a friend to the Caribbean. And so to me, it makes absolute sense that the leaders stopped in there. We still have more from that summit held in Canada for CARICOM country leaders later ahead in Turquoise Morning. A celebration of you.